Hey Solar Pros, Nazir here, and today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the framework that we are using to book 500 solar apartments every single week and over 2,000 solar apartments per month. I have the script and I have the whole, slides ready. I'm going to go through all of this, show you guys, the system that we use to book 500 apartments and over 2,000 solar apartments per month. And our goal with this system is to get to 2,000 solar apartments every single week. All right. And with this system that we have here, which I'm about to show you guys, it's going to be very easy for us to achieve, our goal because we are on the track already and we are seeing a very good result with this very simple system that you can see right here on my screen. So before we get into it, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Nazir and I am the founder and head of growth at Solar Nazir, where we help solar consultants to get richer, right? Because we give apartments and we give, leads. So today we're going to get into the framework that we are using to book 500 solar apartments and how you can also replicate the same process and start booking tons of apartments for yourself. There's no limit to how many apartments you can book with this system. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works so you can take advantage of it. All right. So let's get into it. We have a couple steps that we follow to book all of these apartments, right? And the first thing that we do is that, we already have a channel that we use to generate our leads, right? We already have a valid source of leads and we have good offers that we give out. And that's basically the ads that we put out, right? So a valid source of leads and a good offer, and we put them all on Facebook, right? So our valid source of leads is Facebook because, Facebook is like the blue ocean of leads. It depends on how you use it, right? Sometimes for some people, it might be a red ocean, but for us and how we utilize it, it's a very big blue ocean for us, right? So our primary source of lead generation is Facebook advertisement. We launch multiple ad campaigns to generate good leads and convert those leads into apartments. And I'm going to show you guys the framework that we use from when we get a new lead to when we book appointments, right? So first things first, we have a valid source of lead and we have good offers that we put out to homeowners, right? So, and that's on Facebook ads, right? We launch Facebook ad campaign to generate leads. And this is one of our ad campaign. As you can see right here, we have, different ad campaign for different markets, different ad campaign for different audience, right? There are some homeowners that know about solar, some homeowners don't know about solar, and some homeowners know just a little bit about solar. So there's a way you can do all this targeting on Facebook, right? You can target people that know about solar. You can target people that have no idea about solar. So it depends on the audience that we are reaching out to. We have different ad campaigns that we put out for different audiences online. All right. So this is just one of our ad campaign. And as you can see, you can just go through it. This is just, a video. And we just kind of like break down what solar is and how it works, right? Basically, just like a very short video. That's what we did here. This is just one of our ad campaigns, and we have like a very huge database of ad campaigns because every single month we invest our own personal money, about $8,000 to $10,000 every single month. We use it to test out different ad campaigns in different markets, right? So whenever a new solar consultant or a new company comes to work with us, we already know what is going to work, right? So we invest our own money in testing out different ad campaigns, and we have like a huge database of successful ad campaigns that we can just plug into, any market, and we can start generating leads almost immediately, right? So this is just one of our ad campaigns. You can see the ad copy, you can see everything clearly. So when we launch the ad campaign, we normally wait for two results, right? We expect two results. We look out for two results. The first one is if the campaign is pumping good leads. And the second result that we look out for is if the campaign is not performing. So as you can see right here, if the campaign that we launch is not performing for whatever reason, we're going to repeat the same process, right? We're going to go back and repeat the same process. We're going to go to our database of successful ad campaigns, and we're going to take other ad campaigns and publish them and test them out with different audiences until we start getting good results, right? And we do not move to the next part until we get to this part, until the campaign start getting us a very decent amount of leads, right? A decent amount of leads, because definitely, we need good leads in order to convert them into appointments. So when, the campaign start pumping good leads, which is what we expect, and we always get that result, then we move to the next part, right? The leads get transferred from Facebook to our CRM, right? So you can use any CRM of your choice, basically anyone that can fulfill your requirements, right? So we use the leads get transferred from Facebook to our CRM. And once it gets to our CRM, that's when the magic starts, right? So once a new lead comes to the CRM, they're gonna get, an automated email and SMS, something very basic like, hey, we just got your information. Thanks for filling out our form. Our assistant or our consultant is gonna give you a call to see if you qualify for the solar program, right? We just send out something like that. And after that, our appointment setters, who are the backbone of our company, they get a notification, right? They get a notification of a new lead, and boom, they start dialing, right? That's pretty much how it works. A new lead comes in, they get an automated email and SMS. Appointment setters get a notification, and they get on, they hope on the CRM, and they get on the CRM so they can try to convert that lead into appointment, right? So the first day a lead comes in, we're gonna give them 12 dials, right? So 12 dials in a single day. That's the goal, that's the target for each and every new lead that hits the CRM. We dial the number 12 times that same day, right? So 12 dials from when the lead comes in, we give them 12 dials that day. And the next day, if they do not respond to, the first day call, which happens most of the time, and most of the leads do, we give them 12 to 20 dials the next day, and we call from, different IDs, right? So what I mean by different IDs is, we call them from different numbers, right? Instead of, just trying to call them with one number, because you might get blocked. The likelihood of them blocking your number, could be high. So if we dial from this number and it goes to the voicemail, we use different numbers to, try to get to them, right? Because we don't want to waste our lead. We always try to get the most out of our leads, right? So that's why, we call from different IDs, and we give 12 to 20 dials from the second day continuously until we get a yes or a no, right? That's how our system works. And the last thing that we do is, we launch a database reactivation campaign, right? So DB means database, right? Database reactivation campaign after 35 days. So after 35 days, so after 35 days, we launch a database reactivation campaign. And how that works is, after we call the leads from the second day, after we give them 12 to 20 dials, from the second day for about at least 35 days, and we're going to launch a database reactivation campaign for them, right? And once we launch a database reactivation campaign for them, that's when we stop dialing, and we just, keep repeating the same process, sending them a database reactivation campaign until we convert, right? So the way that works is, after we've given them these calls, 12 to 20 dials continuously for 35 days, and they do not respond, and we ship them to our database reactivation campaign. And the way the database reactivation campaign works is, we just send out like a very short SMS asking them if they are still interested in the solar program. That's pretty much what the database reactivation campaign is. And we've seen like a very huge change when we started doing the database reactivation campaign. So after calling the leads 12 to 20 times for at least 35 days, then we're going to move them into our database reactivation campaign. And, after every 2 weeks, we just keep sending them the same message again, the same SMS again, until, some of them say yes and some of them say no, right? So that's pretty much how the system works. It's very clear. It's very simple. All you just need to do is to put in the work, right? So let me give you guys a very quick recap. The first thing here is to, we already have a valid source of leads, and we have a good offer, because we test out different offers every single month just to make sure we don't disappoint our clients. So we have good offers. We have a valid source of lead generation system, which is, Facebook ads. We have amazing campaigns that we launch, and we get good. If the campaigns start bringing in the leads that we want, then we move to the next part. But if it doesn't bring the type of leads that we want, then we just keep repeating the same process over and over again until we get, what we want, right? So after that, then we go to the next part, which is to transfer the leads into our CRM. And after that, you can see the next step. We send them an automated email and SMS. Our appointment setters then get a notification, and they dial the leads, right? So they dial the leads 12 times in the first day, and the second day they dial 12 to 20 times from, multiple IDs, right? And after that, we continue the same thing for at least 35 days. Then we launch a database reactivation campaign. So that's pretty much how the system works, guys. And we are using just this simple process that you see here to book 500 solar apartments every single week, right? So we have months that we book, up to 650 to 700 solar apartments in a single week. But, 500 apartments is the least that we are currently booking right now. And our goal with this system is to get to 1,000 apartments a week, to 2,000 apartments a week, up to 3,000 apartments a week with this system, right? We're never going to get satisfied. We want more apartments, because the more apartments we get, the more our clients make money, right? The more apartments we send out to solar consultants, the more money they're going to make, because they are definitely going to close some deals. I trust my solar consultant. They have a very good closing rate. So they are pretty much, closing a lot of deals right now. And our goal, just like I said, is to use this system that you see right here, to get to at least 3,000 appointments every single week. And we are doing it already. Just with this system. It's all about consistency. I mean, you can have a very complicated system and have the same result as we do, or maybe even less result than we do. We try as much as possible to simplify everything. So, it's going to be way easier for us and our clients. And we just focus on the main thing, which is getting good leads and converting those leads into appointments. So that's pretty much it. This is the system that we are using to book 500 solar appointments every single week. And you can use this exact system to book any amount of appointments that you want, right? So that's pretty much what we have going on. And we plan to use this system. We plan to use the system that you can see right here to go to up to 3,000 appointments every single week. This is not a month. Now we're trying to get to, 3,000 appointments a week with this system, and we are going to do it. We might make a little bit of change to the system in order to get to 3,000 appointments. But for now, right now, the goal is set and it's clear, and we plan to use the system to get to 3,000 appointments a week. And after we get to 3K appointments, then we can maybe change something, right? And if it continues working, then we just keep repeating the same process until we get to, I don't know, maybe 10K appointments a week. And, yeah, that's pretty much what we have going on. If you have any questions, you can just drop it down for me. And for those of you who might not have enough time to do all of this by yourself, you can reach out to me, right? Just reach out to me and I'm going to be glad to help you out, right? And one more thing, if you are a solar consultant, which I'm very sure you are, then you should join our Facebook group, right? This is the group. Let me pull this up real quick. So this is our Facebook group, Solar Growth Strategies, right? We post, videos and, basically just what we have going on in our agency, right? So you can be part of this group and learn as much as possible, meet other solar consultants, share ideas, and grow together, right? So if you have any questions, just drop it down for me. And if you don't have enough time to replicate this system and start booking yourself tons of appointments, you can just book a call with me to see if we are going to be a good fit, right? Because we don't just work with every solar consultant. We have, a few requirements that we look into before we take on any new client, right? Because we want to make sure anybody we take is going to get good results, right? So if you have any questions, just drop it down for me